Do you understand that? He did not do what Obama did. 2016, Obama dropped 26,000 bombs. He dropped them in Pakistan. He dropped them in Yemen. He dropped them in Somalia. He dropped them in Iraq. He dropped them in Syria. He dropped them in Pakistan. You understand that? He did not get congressional authority. From 2011 to the last day he was in office, he bombed Libya. He left it a complete desert. It was completely nihilistic. If they had just kept out of there, the Gaddafi government would have been moderated by now, and the children would have taken over, and who knows what. But he did that. He caused that chaos. Last day of his office, Obama ordered B-2s, same one as Trump, and they flew across the country, the world, and they bombed. And he didn't ask anybody, your predecessor, AC, for permission. And the reason he didn't is because the Republicans controlled the House and the Senate, and they didn't trust him as a commander-in-chief, and they might have said no. And that's why Donald Trump didn't either, because you guys don't control anything, but we only have a 6 or 7 seat edge, and he didn't know whether there's going to be people in the House that would bolt, like Thomas Massey, for example. So he didn't do it. It was a political decision. Was it illegal? No. And if it was illegal, then I think there's been 300 what they call kinetic incidents since the War Powers Act was passed. So George H.W. Bush went into Panama, first Gulf War. He took a vote on the first Gulf War. Ronald Reagan went into Grenada. Ronald Reagan shelled Beirut. Ronald Reagan bombed Libya. We go into Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton bombed the whole Serbian and the whole Balkans with NATO. He bombed Central Africa when they attacked our embassy. And then we go into Barack Obama. He was making jokes at the White House Correspondents' Dinner that somebody dated my daughter. I got only one word for you if you want to date my daughter. It's called Predator. Predator. You never know. You're never going to see it. You're never going to hear it until it hits you. How's that? That's what he did. You know, it's just ridiculous. And by the way, as far as hypocrisy goes, Obama, when he was his first term and only term senator, gave a big lecture about the racist filibuster. Racist. When he was running. And then when they had lost the majority, when he had gained the majority, he said that you got to get rid of it. He said that at a funeral for a noted John Lewis, a noted civil rights leader. He said, we got to get 2 more states in the Union. People want to say, John Lewis died. You're supposed to talk about him. Well, I'm talking about 2. We need 4 more senators, and we got to get rid of that Jim Crow filibuster. And everybody said, but when you were in the minority, you used it yourself to try to stop Judge Alito from being confirmed. I don't think anybody pays any attention. Second of all, it is not a constitutional democracy republic where the people have a legitimate vote. It's rigged. So the rig is in you hate America. So to the degree you can shout that, it doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. That's the official policy of the Iranian government. And you're probably going to get social, cultural points from the government, or you're going to get paid. If he had said, as these news people keep saying, I really like America, and somebody would say, well, why don't you go out and say that? Okay, I'm going to tell all of you, let's stop saying death to America. We like Starbucks. We want to go. They'd shoot them. Everybody knows that. It doesn't matter. That's like saying, well, I went into Nazi Germany in 1939, and I saw a German, and he whispered in my ear he hates the Nazi and he likes America. Who cares? Does he think he's going to do anything about it with Hitler? That was so ridiculous. The left is I don't know what happened to it. It was always flawed in its thinking, but there's something I mentioned that one podcast, it's kind of controversial, but the Democrats have kind of ceded authority to new DEI people. They're the ones on TV. It's AOC. It's Rashida Tlaib. It's Jasmine Crockett. It's Al Green. And they are afraid of them. But
the number one food for regular BMs, huh? Okay, let's see.